It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they'll only fight 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This is Devin Neal with it. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. 60 bites.
Here's Neal. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught by Montgomery. And they get this down to the 28. So it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st down, Saints.
Come on.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
70, here we go.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Cougar 19, 60 bites.
They'll run now with Neal. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
About sets. This is 3rd and 5. They give up the gut to Montgomery. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-point game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pack the 6. Ready.
Get in on the grounds here with Montgomery. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could go beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Running on second with Montgomery. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Deron Bland. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
47. 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 26.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for Cowboys. First down.
26.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. No, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Carry here for Montgomery. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this one stopped fairly close to that 1st down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. I'll throw for it. Short pass ball. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints first down.
A toss play. Montgomery. On the move. Past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. We've set it down from the 37. I'll throw here on 1st. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Pass the 6, buddy.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Handoff running right, Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go. Cowboy.
Dropping back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now second and 6.
Give on second here to Blue. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 52. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why? 26.
Throw here, third down. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
46, 46. 46.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that. Again, what an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! Looks like the Cowboys got it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Dak off the play fake. Lofts it deep right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
He's trying to go deep again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. Kill. 26.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. And start the drive with Blue. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the gun is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, kill!
First down, here's Dak. And that's another one. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense up to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Blue gets the handoff. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
At the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Hey, kill! Here we go, 46.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball. Everyone in football fans. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Now that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. He's back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They go play action on 1st down. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He'll get this to Means. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And he's going to score a pick 6 for Dallas. We all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work they go after the interception. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
They're going to run it with Neal. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They're going to try and throw it here. Catch made over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, Brock, as they come in trailing. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The intended target was his running back. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again is down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Iona Saker. And the Saints have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Going from the gun here. He has room past the 25. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Saints, first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Ready?
Here's Neal. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
On the jump.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Up second and
Here
7.
we go.
Looking to throw here. Chased out to his right. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Saints 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
On the give, it's Blue. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Third down run with Blue. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
So first down from the 41. Now it's Blue. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Jump. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. Under. Sweat today.
Looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
6-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Going with Blue here. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll run this with Blue. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys up by 8. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Now Blue. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done, And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Races past midfield. And he's out of bounds with the red zone in sight. This is nearly to the 25-yard line.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in three phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington.